Welcome to the Stuff and Things Podcast. Your home for all stuff related to your favorite things in entertainment. Now, here are your hosts.
Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of the Stuff and Things Podcast. I am Sam. It's episode 34 of our weekly show, and today it's an Easter special. It's Good Friday, it had to be. Joining me to discuss all things Easter in film and TV, if we can find any, it's Stefan.
Hey buddy, yeah, you are not wrong, are you?
No.
Easter specials on TV.
Yeah.
Why is that not a thing yet? A Christmas special is.
Well, it's an interesting debate, that, isn't it? Because they're both religious holidays for Christians. And you could argue, because I know a Church of England vicar quite well, Easter's a bigger deal.
One he was born, one he was reborn. Yeah, I suppose. In terms of miracles and stuff, I guess the latter of the two is probably the more.
Do you know he wasn't born on Christmas Day?
No, he was actually born in like June or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, and they moved it to take over the pagan winter solstice because, you know, when you're conquering people, you want to nick their shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's kind of funny though, because
it was one of those things where I was like, I always knew that he was born in June, and yet Christmas, the story of Christmas and Nativity, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, well, it's all a lovely story. Anyway, so yeah, it's Good Friday.
American religious listeners.
Well, hey, they're not just American. So yeah, it's Good Friday. Tomorrow is Bang Average Saturday. Then you've got Zombie Sunday, and then Bank Holiday Monday. So that's the Easter weekend for me.
Do you not find that really funny? Like, you know, like at Christmas, you have Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
Yeah.
On Easter, you have Good Friday.
Yeah.
Fuck all Saturday.
No,
Sunday,
it's Bang Average Saturday.
Monday.
You got to use the proper biblical terms, my friend. Like Good Friday, Bang Average Saturday. The other thing about Easter, which I think kind of cocks it up, is it's movable. Like this year...
Yeah, it's not like the 3rd of April every year or something.
No,
like,
exactly.
I remember a couple of years ago, everyone was panicking because it's a really early Easter. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, could you imagine if Christmas moved? How much for... Like, Christmas there's a lot of planning goes into Christmas.
Yeah,
maybe.
This year it's the 14th of December, but next year it'll be the 30th. What?
Maybe if Christmas moved, people wouldn't treat it the same way. Maybe if Easter was a fixed date, people would kind of be like more, okay, we know when that is every year. This year's a Wednesday. It means I get 3 days off in the middle of the week. What? No.
See, that would work better if you ask me.
There's a lot of people who are employed right now who believe the same thing. Me as a self-employed business owner, no, get back to work. Lazy people. So one of the funny things about doing this is I send to you each week this is the show this week as a reminder. Because, I mean, You've got a list. You just won't check it because, you know, you're lazy. But I send you like, hey, this is this week's show. Yeah. Do your thing. Get your stuff together. Do some research. When I sent it to you, I obviously have looked at it myself. So the Easter I found from my own memory, like I've not Googled this or anything, I could only think of 3 films that have got an Easter theme to it with a asterisk of a 4th, because the 4th technically has a pretty big Easter theme, because it's a very religious film, but it does the whole thing.
Okay.
And that is The Greatest Story Ever Told. And it's an old film, an all-star cast, including John Wayne, which my dad used to laugh his head off at, and now I'm older, I finally get it. So this is an old film, early 60s, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, literally, if you watch this and you watched old films, you'll recognise almost everyone in it. It is literally an all-star cast.
Okay.
Tells the story of Jesus.
See if I can find it. Well,
It tells the greatest story
ever
ever told. Yeah. So tell me when it came out as well. I'm really interested.
Okay. Our good old friends IMDb, you can sponsor us.
Yeah.
1965.
Oh, okay. I was close.
This film is 4 hours, 20 minutes long.
Mate, I can believe it. I've sat
That's
through
longer than Easter dinner.
That's longer than any time Anyway, I'm going to stop now. So, this film, right, goes all the way through, start to finish, Jesus, all the way through. The greatest story ever told. This all-star cast. They have obviously shoehorned John Wayne in. And they've shoehorned him in right at the very end as a Roman centurion. And Jesus is on the cross, and all of a sudden there's lightning and all this stuff because he's being crucified to death. And this Roman centurion looks up John Wayne, and in his John Wayne voice, truly this man was the Son of God. And my dad used to fucking cry laughing every single time.
John Wayne centurion at crucifixion.
Yeah.
That is his name in the film.
There you go. That is it. That's a truly, this man is the Son of God. And then my dad would go into the whole, get off your cross and drink your milk, pilgrim. Just 'cause, I mean, John Wayne had one speed, he was a cowboy. And that was it. He had one speed, did it very well. He stayed in his wheelhouse, made a lot of films, made a lot of money. But yes, centurion at the crucifixion. Truly, this man was the Son of God. So that always amuses me. But other films, I mean, there was a film called Hop, which my daughter really liked.
Hop is on my list, yep.
Which stars Cyclops, a.k.a. James Marsden. Which is all I ever know him from. He's in loads of stuff now, by the way.
No, he is just Cyclops.
Yeah, he's like a real range of work, really varied, really good, different characters. And to me, it's just like, Cyclops. I mean, I don't know whether that'd really piss him off. It's like, probably. But
I don't know. I think it's a pretty good role to be known for.
Well, Hop.
It's got Hugh Laurie in it as the Easter Bunny's dad. I mean, that's pretty. Katie Quaco's in it. Or
how do you say her name?
Katie Quaco.
That's how you say her name?
Yeah.
Like genuinely, that's how her name is said. Like, I don't know, and I've always said it. I don't
know. Man, come on. Of all the people any listener of our podcast knows, I am not the person.
Well, this is why I was asking, because you said it was such confidence. Yeah, but you said it was such confidence. Like, I wouldn't say her name. Like, I would just be like, oh, it's Penny from The Big Bang Theory. I would not say her name, so I don't know how to say it.
Like, Kaylee's obvious. K-A-L-E-Y. Kaylee.
But done. You said it so... You just said that so much conviction. I believed you.
Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, I can see the emails already.
So, Hop also stars someone who's now very cancelled with good reason. And so you don't see it on very often.
No, yeah. I have seen his name on here and I haven't mentioned it.
Yeah, but my daughter really liked that film. She thought it was fun when she was little. The other film that my daughter absolutely loved, which is an Easter film, is Rise of the Guardians.
Number 2 on my list of films that I thought of.
Literally, and by the way, I've only got 3, so we could.
Oh, I had a couple more.
Oh, okay, brilliant.
One of them has a big asterisk next to it.
Oh God, I've dated people with big asterisks. Anyway, so yeah, Rise of the Guardians, great film. Some might argue it's a Christmas film because Father Christmas is in it, but no, it happens at Easter. He just shows up. He's a guardian. Jog on. It's an Easter film.
I think it's an Easter film. But I mean, it's got all of them in it, to be fair.
Well, it is an Easter film. It's set at Easter. There's Easter eggs. Yeah, it's all good. And
it's another one with quite a big kind of starring role list. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Cast list. That's the one.
Yeah, you're all right.
Hugh Jackman, okay? Jude Law, Chris Pine.
Yeah. It's a good voice cast, definitely. Yeah, Hugh Jackman plays a giant Australian rabbit.
The bunny mund. Yeah.
Yeah, acts a bit like a kangaroo, but yeah, it's all good. It's a good film. It's a good story. And the last one for me, which is a musical, and the fact I know this is gonna take my street cred from 1 down to -1 out of 100. And that is the Easter Parade. Easter Parade one. So
1948 that came out with Judy Garland and Fred Astaire.
Yeah, so my sister is musical obsessed. She loves all of them. So when I was young,
that's why your sister is cooler than you.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Everyone is. I'm not. I was cool once, but then I realised I was just wearing sunglasses. Yeah, yeah, the Easter Parade. I remember it quite like there's. See, the thing is with musicals, I've never liked is people just singing randomly, and it used to just bug me as a kid. And my sister loved them, so anytime she was with me, there'd be musicals would be on. Whatever one was on, it'd be on. And that one, because it was Easter, anytime it was Easter Parade went on.
Now I've got to know, so I've got good old IMDb is up, and it gives you like just a like a little line of what the movie's about.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I read to you the line that this has on that film, at no point am I going to think this is an Easter film.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay?
No.
A nightclub performer hires a naive chorus girl to become his new dance partner to make his former partner jealous and to prove that he can make any partner a star.
Yep.
In brackets with Easter eggs, like
mate, there isn't really.
That doesn't sound like an Easter movie
to
me.
It really isn't. But it's called Easter, so I put it in.
Yeah.
You find another film with Easter in the title that isn't like I'm sure there's loads, but yeah, it's Easter Parade. There's a parade. It's Easter. You know, what more do you need? You found more though. You found more than this.
So, well, I had a list of movies that I kind of wrote down when I first got it, of films that I thought of.
Okay.
So we had Hop.
Yep.
We had Rise of the Guardians.
Yep.
We had The Prince of Egypt. What? Did you ever watch that? That was like an old, I think it was DreamWorks made that one.
And that one's Easter?
It is all about, it's all about Moses and stuff. And going through that area and how he leads the Hebrew people free. Now, it's not technically an Easter movie, but I remember it always being on TV at Easter.
Yeah, that's really not an Easter film.
No, but this is like me in Jurassic Park being a Christmas movie. Like, I always remember that movie.
I was about to say, am I about to have another Jurassic Park moment with you here where you're arguing that that's a Christmas film?
It was on at Easter, so therefore...
It's like if you were an adult and they put Terminator on. Terminator's an Easter film. What? Yeah.
Can you imagine? But the thing is, like, I thought of that movie, so I wrote it down.
Okay.
I also had on there The Passion of Christ.
Yeah, I mean, again, a bit like The Greatest Story Ever Told. I think you can put that in, yeah.
It's that story. Ice Age, The Great Escapade. Now, this is from the kids. The kids told me this one.
Mate.
I love the Ice Age movies, and I think this is just like a little short one. It's only like half hour long, but still technically at Easter.
No, all good, yeah.
And I'm going to guess the one with the big asterisk next to it is Peter Rabbit.
Now, if you put that as an Easter film simply because it's a rabbit.
Party, and it's normally played at Easter, so again, big asterisk next to that one.
Big asterisk. I mean, there's a bunny, it talks. Does it have anything to do with eggs? I don't know.
Probably not. But that was it, really. That was all I could really think of.
Did you find any Easter TV specials?
Now, this was really difficult.
Yeah, because I don't look this stuff up. I literally just work from my knowledge, and I couldn't think of one.
Now, I know there was a Vicar of Dibley.
Now, I'd like to think that, but I don't remember it.
No, I'm almost convinced in myself there was one, and then I had to look it up.
Yeah.
And there was the British Easter specials,
Yeah.
And it was the Vicar of Dibley,
Yeah.
Known for having a festive Easter special. And that's all it tells me. So now I'm questioning my own thought process here.
I mean, it has to be. I mean, if you're going to do a show...
It must be. The Vicar of Dibley must have
Church
one.
of England, Vicar... It has to have an Easter show in that. I just can't remember it. The only thing I really remember about that show is the jokes at the end.
Oh my God.
I mean, I loved that show. It was good.
That was Alice just like, oh no, that's awful.
That poor woman passed away. So sad. But yeah, she was in Notting Hill as well. She was brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, apparently, so here we go. So apparently, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Vallow Easter.
Now, you mentioned that to me. I don't remember that. I watched
apparently
all
it was
of
a
them.
high-stakes heist spanning multiple holidays featuring the characters in Easter Bunny suits.
Oh, yeah.
And it was called Vallow Easter.
Yeah, no, I do remember that, but I thought that was a Halloween thing, the Halloween heist.
Yeah, because they do, like, each year they did a Halloween heist.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently that classifies as an Easter special, according to good friends at the search engine beginning with G.
I think Google's on crack with that one. I don't buy that one.
There was a Simpsons episode. Apparently, Homer fights the Easter Bunny at a town egg hunt. Last of the Red Hat Mamas.
Do you know The Simpsons? I watched The Simpsons. Like, if anyone, like, when they all arrived on Disney Plus, I realised that I knew every single episode for 10 seasons. Like, my daughter just put them on. I was like, oh, I know this one, I know this one, I know this. Like, I just suddenly realised that clearly I'd watched them religiously for 10 seasons.
Yeah.
Then there is just a massive chunk I have never seen. Because
the funny thing is I can almost guarantee the 10 seasons that you know will be different, but probably overlap the 10 seasons I know.
Oh, probably, yeah, probably. Like,
but it's the same sort of thing. Like, for a long time, my eldest would put The Simpsons on. I'd be like, oh, I can tell what happens in this episode. I know this one.
Yeah.
And then she'll put another one on, and I'll be looking at it going,
how have I never seen this? But like to the point that I can quote them. Like there's like the episode where Sideshow Bob keeps stepping on rakes.
Yes, yeah, I know that one.
Cape Fear. There's just like there's Rod and Todd. They get a trampoline and they're bouncing on it, and each jump gets us closer to God. So
there are those episodes where you're like, I just know that one.
So I can well imagine there's an Easter one in them. I mean, there's so many Simpsons episodes. Besides predicting the future, there must be Easter ones in amongst it.
You've got to assume. Like, now, there's quite a few of like younger TV shows have like little things. Like Peppa Pig has got an Easter Bunny episode. Bluey has an Easter egg hunt episode. The Peter Rabbit animated show has an Easter special.
Yeah.
There's loads of, like, Hey Dougie has the egg badge.
Now,
there's lots of little ones like that. But when it comes to more like the sitcoms and comedy shows and stuff like that, bearing in mind nearly every show that has multiple seasons, especially the American ones, have a like holiday festival sort of episode.
What is kind of interesting to me is, I mean, Christmas stuff and Christmas specials is all very well established. But what's kind of interesting to me is, like, I know Easter moves around, and maybe that again plays a part in this. Like, how do you plan when you don't know what month, or, like what week is going to arrive? It's always going to be sort of Marchy, April. Maybe it's a bit of a pain in the ass. But I do think to myself, it is odd that you have that kind of you have that weekend, basically. It's a 4-day weekend for the UK anyway.
Yep.
You'd want to, surely if you're running a TV like your BBC, ITV, or you're one of the main channels, you need content. Like that weekend, you're going to throw on like a couple of movies, like you said, like maybe The Greatest Story Ever Told. That eats 4 hours, apparently. Jesus. You can put on The Passion of Christ. You've got these sort of... But surely you want, like, your sitcoms or anything. So, I don't know, maybe it's a money thing as well. Like, oh, no, we're already getting a Christmas special out of you. I don't want to spend more money on getting an Easter one as well.
Yeah, but it surprised me, because you would think there'd be more like kidsy sort of stuff as well for that younger generation.
Stuff, yeah.
Oh, God, right, I need to get this cooked. Just go sit in front of this and watch this.
Yeah.
And there's not much, really.
Yeah, I guess.
Apparently there was a Yogi the Easter Bear. Yeah, apparently Yogi Bear became the Easter Bunny.
I was going to do a picnic a basket line then, but then I decided no, I'm too old for that now.
There's a and the other one is Peanuts, the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Dogg.
Don't you get street with me, Ernie? Oh yeah, Peanuts. Right, I got you. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown from 1974, which tells me basically from the 70s to now, people just haven't really been that bothered by it. But,
it's an interesting one to me, like, because you see in TV shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, for example, like Halloween gets specials on a regular basis.
However, I know, like, especially in America, Halloween is such a big thing.
In America.
But even when you look at, okay, so I'm a bit of a theme park geeky with stuff with the Americans.
You love America, yes.
I love the Disneys, the Universal, and stuff like that.
You love
America, yes. You look at them, like, over Easter, they don't really do very much at all.
Yeah.
However, pretty much from the end of August to the end of October, all the parks are decked out in Halloween stuff, and there's Halloween parades, and there's fright nights, and I mean, Universal go all out, and they have like the haunted houses, and it's like a 2-month festival for Halloween, which is one night.
Random,
a whole weekend of Easter. Might put some Easter eggs out on Sunday.
Random question for you, because you spent Christmas at Disney. Most recent Christmas. Was that very, I mean, like, I'm guessing magical winter wonderland Christmas themed, the whole thing, I'm guessing, was all out for Christmas?
Yeah.
So what is sort of on my mind is, obviously, America's a far more Christian religious country than the UK.
Yeah.
We've kind of grown up out of it. And they therefore celebrate religious holidays in a far more religious way. Like, they attend church far more. Like, church attendance in the USA far outstrips any percentage for the UK.
Yes.
I was thinking to myself, well, maybe they take Easter very seriously, therefore, so you're not going to have that same level of commercialism because they are treating it as a religious holiday. And therefore, you don't really have the TV special stuff like that, because they're like, no, people are going to be at church, they're going to be doing this, they're going to be doing that, volunteering, all these kind of things. And then I thought to myself, well, no, because then the Christmas is like all out. And Thanksgiving is like all out.
So normally, again, for the Disney parks and stuff like that, Halloween ends on literally the 1st of November.
Well, that's the next thing I was going to say.
You walk in and everything is Christmas for 2 months.
Well, this is the next thing I was going to say, which is like Halloween's pagan. By definition, the fact they go all out for that is kind of a contradiction. It's like an odd thing. I mean,
yeah, in a sense, but yeah, like I say, we went 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Actually, 4 years ago today, I was in Disney.
Did Disney
for our honeymoon.
Did Disney consent?
Nothing Easter at all. I know Easter was a little bit later that year, and there was like Easter eggs and stuff in the shops.
I'll keep saying it if you're just going to keep ignoring me. You know that, right?
What did you say?
You said this time 4 years ago you were in Disney, and I want to know if Disney consented or was aware.
Disney consented. It was okay. I paid a lot of money to be there.
Whoa! Disney's a whore. Who knew? Everybody knew. Yeah.
They charge for everything. Trust me.
Everybody knew.
Disney, I love you. I'm sorry. Don't blacklist me.
Blacklist him.
Yeah, there was nothing. Like I say, I was there for that. And spring break, that is a massive thing out there, which happens around this time of year. But Easter itself, minus Easter eggs in the shop.
Yeah.
Nothing really.
See, the only thing I know about spring break is woohoo, and that has a really naughty connotation to it.
Yes.
Spring break, woohoo. But yeah, spring break. Anyway, back to Easter and the wholesomeness of family fun times. Yes. I do find it kind of funny that, we're going to go into Easter weekend. It's Good Friday today. So everybody listening, have a look around. See if you can find Easter specials, any Easter-themed films or anything. Yeah, I'm kind of interested.
I want to say, it's such a big such a big religious holiday.
Yeah.
Why is there not more made of it?
I feel like I'm kind of like some sacrilegious thing right now. Like, there is a reason. Like, every devout Christian, everything's about to kick my ass for not realizing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it feels such an obvious thing that I'm clearly missing.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Well, I do know a fair few of our listeners are very devout and very Christian and from Church of England, Catholicism, etc. Because I've gone backwards and forwards on things I've said in the past, and had to apologise. But yeah, so please do educate me. Please do say like, oh, probably not doing this because everyone should be in church, Sam. You know. Do you know
sorry.
Do you want to know how I knew I was in trouble from one of our recent episodes, which was titled "Insert an F-bomb"? Was when I started reading emails sent in that began full naming me. People call me Samuel. I knew that rest of that email wasn't going to be funny. I'd like to thank the two listeners who have sent in Easter themed emails, because they clearly like to have Easter specials. I'm guessing you had the bunny ears costumes for something else and just wanted to use it again, or the picture again. But thank you. They brightened my day, albeit a little bit out of context. But yeah, happy Easter. But yeah, when we get to our the next, was it the 40th episode, when we go over feedback and questions and stuff sent in, the F-bomb show, we had some feedback. Not all of it positive, but not all of it hate either. Not all of it. I was called a child several times. You're a child. Giggling at that.
That's the whole point.
That was kind of the point. I am a bit of a child. So that is our Easter show. They're like, and I really hope anyone who listens to us knows my tongue's always in my cheek. I am smiling as I say these things. I am not denigrating or desecrating any sort of religious holiday or any religion whenever I make jokes. So please don't ever think I am. Stefan is, though, and he hates Disney. He says their parks suck and he'll never go back. Just putting that out there for all the Disney folks listening. Blacklisting. Yeah. No, his wife would kill me. She's more Disney obsessed than he is. But yeah, thank you so much for everybody for listening. I hope you all have a wonderful Easter. Enjoy your time with your families, or hunting Easter eggs, or whatever you're doing. I'm now going to leave you all, and I can hear the panic as he starts to realise he hasn't prepared anything, with Stefan and his final thought.
If you replaced every star with a tree, there'd be about 1.2 trillion trees left over.
Hang on, that doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? If you replaced every star in the sky with a tree...
Yeah, but replaced...
Maybe I should have done it the other way around. Basically,
the word replaced is wrong.
Trees on Earth, but only 400 billion stars in the Milky Way.
Yeah, the word replaced was wrong. You're not swapping stars with trees. Because I was thinking to myself, space would be full of trees and they'd die. That doesn't make any sense.
I thought that was a really good fact, and I think I fucked it.
Insert an F-bomb. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Thank you for listening to the Stuff and Things podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. You can find us on Facebook or online. Simply search the Stuff and Things podcast to join in our conversation every week.